You know, okay, I dropped this. Okay, I dropped it. You know what I mean? This is funny, brother, man. Salute to him, Saladin, none of that shit. And I'm about to say,
but not wait that. That's just about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I feel that, like I tell you, I'm
we'll get
always.
to that in a second, man. Today we talking about what's ratting and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because this topic is kind of sensitive. Everybody tied into who's snitching, who's not. You know what I mean? All of that stuff. The good stuff. A brand you can trust. Just wait for them to send these notifications out to the people, man. I'm gonna remind y'all. Excuse me. Stop that. I will remind you that the link is pinned. This is an open conversation, man. We can talk about it, man. I'm taking on all callers. Wow. Not all callers. Some people gonna sit in the goo. If people don't know what the goo is, you know what the gooch is? The gooch is the part between balls and. That's why I gotta say that until we want them up there. All right. Check out. Is that video I just said, man? All right, here it go right here. Because we did the video before, but we're going to talk about it in a second. Salute to everybody. Ant, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Ant Doom in the building. Mean, Cupid, salute. The Ghost Regime. I know who that is. That's my boy. Mike, salute.
Salute.
We on the board. We on the board. All right, check it out. Let me hit this video real quick. You know what I'm saying? And let's wait for some people to pull up.
On some real shit. Me and my
Now,
guys,
for
bro.
people that don't understand what this video is right here, this video was the video where 6ix9ine went and met up with Hassan Campbell, Whack 100, Academics. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about. Remember, we talking about the snitch culture. What's all right? What ain't all right? What's snitching? What's not snitching? How does it relate to hip hop? Big Trey's in the building. Mike, I see you. Jebby, salute. You know what I mean? I got the juice. Everybody pulled up. You know what I mean? Sit around. We're gonna really kick this shit around. And I do want to introduce y'all again for the people that don't know. Mike Ascari, that's my brother. You know what I mean? Adds crazy value to our channel. Brings us a sobering kind of like a. We're gonna speak about Mike in a little while. Give me a second. The guys that's co-signing 6ix9ine in New York. These some young boys. They some wild, not well-spoken dudes. They're not that articulate. They some, you know, it feels almost like 6ix9ine, the rat, gave them a bag to basically protect his ass.
Hello? What's the bro? We already knew. Look, we was in it, bro. Everybody know who
I ain't
niggas is.
gonna front.
Like,
I ain't gonna front. This is the most interesting dude in the whole interview. This kid right here. He stick out to me.
and shit, like, you feel me? I don't even care about none of them niggas, you feel me? But niggas know who niggas is, bro. Niggas know who we are, bro. I ain't gonna front, bro. We've been, like, you feel me? I'm telling you, let me get to the point. Basically, bro, yo, let me look. I'm the only nigga, I'm the only nigga. Look, I'm the only nigga.
I'm in them situations. You in them situations.
And Hassan Campbell right there with the hat on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we heavy on this snitch culture. Why do you? Let me ask you something, Mike. Why I feel like people that never had nothing to do with the streets ever, don't got no involvement with the streets. You know what I'm saying? Got so much to say about the snitch culture. I guess Mike thing went off. That question stands for the floor. People that never had nothing to do with the underworld got so much to say about what's snitching and what's not snitching and all this, and it's so quick to label people as rats. And we got it, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's an epidemic in hip hop. You feel me? Let's put it that way. The title is The Definition of Snitching in Hip Hop versus Snitching in the Streets. You know what I'm saying? Who's ratting? I really don't care, but that's the title. Who's ratting? Drop a name in the motherfucking chat, man. Let me know who's ratting out here, because it seems like a lot of y'all are police friendly. It's cool though. Because he's the one that convinced me that niggas is on dope.
positive. Like I wanted to be like I'm chasing my dream. You feel me? My guys, we was bro. Look at my face. Look at like I've been out there, bro. We've been doing like no funny shit. Niggas know like everybody around us don't like. I can't even like if I'm in a like this is the. It's about to be in my life right now is like get to the point right now. It's over like you feel me? Cause look, we've been outside, but we've been on this.
And talk right.
But we've been on this, bro. Like yeah, but what we don't to tell you the truth, bro.
I cut them drugs is fucking these little niggas up, man. See, you know what I don't understand? The drugs, you know what the drugs make these niggas do? The drugs make them lower they like they inhibitions. The drugs make them think that they Superman. You feel me? They go out, they go bust their gun, do all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, you see one of these clown ass little niggas on First 48. You dig? He's saying a whole bunch of nothing. Exactly. Not very well articulated. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to have the mic. These is one of your thugs. These one of your dogs that's starting to take over your house. You feel me? Like I like the dogs that shut the fuck up when I tell them shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Not the dogs that take over the house. Some dogs just ain't supposed to be talking. You know what I'm saying?
I got people. My people's is going out. While I was on a positive note, my people's is going out. Slowly. My people's is going out. I'm not gonna say nothing because I
Whack 100 right there. Now, for people that got so much to say about ratting and all that shit, let me ask you something. This dude right here is a world known tap teller. You know what I mean? This nigga to tell on his own mother, from what I heard, allegedly. Told on the whole Treyway, got everybody indicted, and now this guy here screams out Pyru Bloods, and the guy next to him with the hat on screams out how he killed mad niggas in Bronx River. I don't understand that. And then the young boy is talking about how he is in the street. So here we go. We have a nigga that's crying. Anybody that's Pyru out here, can y'all please, I mean, you can make a fake name up or something, you know what I mean? You can hit the link, you do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is this what they allow in the Pyru? The Pyru to sit down, you know what I'm saying, with known rats and shit like that, and then we ignore this type of shit, but we put our minds on fake snitching and shit. I don't understand this, man. You know what
I mean? I can tell you firsthand for somebody that's from Pacoima, where dude is from, he in trouble with them. They ain't cool with that at all. And I can see that's firsthand knowledge. I literally one of them
ain't that
literally
like
around me.
Ain't that like you? Ain't that something similar to like being a Black Panther? You know what I'm saying? Or saying you a Black Panther, but going to Ku Klux Klan's rallies?
Right. Exactly. Well, I mean, and we got to look at it too. Dude is a dropout, man. That dude said on his own on multiple occasions that he don't bang no more, but yet he's still hollering Pyru. He ain't, you know what I mean? I've said this to him myself on multiple occasions. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you pay attention to him, he said it on man, at least 5 occasions that I can count that he don't bang no more, but yet he's still hollering it though. But I mean, in the real world, nah, but I mean, you don't see dude outside nowhere. You don't see him nowhere. Every time you hear about that man, somebody always trying to take off on him. You know what I mean? You always hear about somebody trying to punch on him or this, that, and the third. You don't hear about that man having no peace when he's actually able to be found. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he don't have no credibility as far as I'm concerned. But I'm not a Pyru though. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm just around I know a lot of Pyrus.
Listen, fuck Biden. Niggas, bro, y'all gotta understand. But I'm saying my people is going up. Well, I'm on a positive note, trying to say positive. The people that I care about, it's still, I can't help them right now.
Well, here's how the streets enter, you know what I mean, the hip hop world. Here we got a hip hop snitch with two niggas that say they from the street, you know what I'm saying, Black community, saying that, you know what I mean, one nigga, like I said, he claimed to be a whole murderer, and that's how he get down. He reminds us about how he would kill me and everybody else constantly, you know what I'm saying? And now why even sit down? Why is this important for a nigga? It's starting to feel like these motherfuckers is getting paid to do this shit. If you saying I can't, oh, your mic was muted.
Yeah. Well, I know all about. I mean, Wack. I mean, it's obvious where this angle is, man. You know what I mean? He's the prototypical culture vulture, man. The other dude, I don't know nothing about him. I don't know him, but Wack, um, I didn't be. I mean, on Clubhouse, we be on that dude head, man. Period. I mean, I'm all too familiar with him. That's like a whole show in it by itself on him. But this right here was to. I mean, I don't even want to say it was the icing on the cake as far as his credibility is concerned because he didn't did so much other uncredible shit. But this really just exposed how street he's not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This showed what he is not for those who are actually in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like I am, or in the street though. Um, Before I land those, since I seen P just pull back up. You probably don't remember. It's probably your first time seeing me, bro. But I done been with you on Clubhouse multiple times, bro. I go by 415 Kumi on Clubhouse, man. I mean, we didn't holler on multiple occasions. So salute to you, OP.
Salute, 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 salute,
Yeah.
salute.
Yeah, I've been to your rooms a few times, and I think you've been in mine a couple of times, man.
Nah,
Hey,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Salute,
hey,
Mac.
salute. My cousin Pete, the Zulu Queen, she was listening to the show and she was speaking about you earlier. We was talking on the phone and she was talking about how you broke down the subconscious and the conscious. That yeah, you hit that shit right on time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with what she said.
Nah, tell her I appreciate that too.
All
For
right.
real. You know what it's about, man? It's about, giving out that information. Some give it out for free, some give it out for a fee. But as long as it goes out, that's what matters the most.
That's right. That's right. I agree. What do you think about this whole situation where you got the streets, so-called street motherfuckers pulling up with, you know what I mean, to these hip hop conversations, you know what I mean, and they giving like basically everybody concerned about ratting and whatever, but you got motherfuckers sitting down with rats every day talking about they gangsters. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I so now you gotta everything is about circumstances. Everything, when you make that choice, is about what the circumstances is. It's like signing a record deal. If a nigga ain't got nothing, he gonna sign for that 30,000. If you understand what I'm saying. So, like, we talk about snitching and ratting, but I would prefer you give me the example, then I would give you like my feedback. Overall on what's the breakdown, not personalizing it, because like you said, me and you talk. A lot of people personalize it. We got to start reading it for what's in the book, not a book that we trying to write.
Okay, what I'm saying specifically is you got a nigga like Whack 100. That screen power rule every 5 seconds, right? But he willing to sit down with a known rat, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and kind of like put him on the pedestal. You know what I mean? It's a difference. With I feel like they like friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But all right, so the situation with Wack and 6ix9ine, I look at that shit like all kind of ways. I look at it, he taunting niggas from New York. I look at it like he looking at 6ix9ine. I boom, now you in a blender. I'm gonna take advantage of you. I could also look at it. He look at it like, why y'all niggas even had that nigga around? Like whatever the circumstances is. But now when you talking about the rules and guidelines of the book, that shit is non-cipher. No matter how many excuses you could come up with, you get what I'm saying? Because you already have a book that you presented to the world.
yeah.
Now you trying to write another book now, if you understand what I'm saying.
All of those circumstances that you mentioned, P, in my opinion, is what it is. I mean, and from just listening to multiple things and watching multiple things that he did and all the multiple run-ins he done had, just period, especially with people from New York. I would say all of those different scenarios you just mentioned is fact. It's not one or the other. I think it's the case with all of them because I didn't see one of each scenario that points to all of those supporting each other though. You know what I'm saying? You know, he
Because
don't he
me
don't
personally, I don't think it was for the money. The money's a part of it, but I don't think it was for the money. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on for a second, y'all.
And they still where they at, and no funny shit, niggas is talking out one by different theories, probably from this or that, right? No funny shit. At the end of the day, niggas is going.
I don't know why this nigga voice get me nervous.
Out slow right now. It's like, yo, bro, on some real shit, I can't even help.
I don't know whether I'm gonna slap this nigga or dap.
This nigga that feel me? I can help this person.
But he obviously controls 6ix9ine, and you're gonna see that clearly right now.
I can't help this person. Fucking nobody around niggas is helping niggas. They see what like, you feel me? You see how, bro? Basically, bro.
So here
really
are the
like,
rules, right?
bro.
And this ain't got nothing to do with you. And I preach to the kids. The streets at once upon a time.
Just to make you aware, you heard? Hassan Campbell is the one that recorded Whack 100 conversations and blew them up when he was talking all that shit about Nipsey and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's who Hassan Campbell. He was having a private conversation with him, and he recorded the conversation and exposed the shit later. That's who he is.
The streets, the rappers, looked up and praised the hustlers. It's no more hustle in the street, so the rapper is the hustler. Right. Right? This is real shit. This is what I'm getting, right? And I want to correct you.
I ain't gonna lie, the only one that ain't nervous of this nigga is Hassan.
Because you said this bullshit too. What's that? You said because he's a millionaire.
That's sad. That's sad because I hate the nigga. I don't want to say that's right, but I'm watching the room. I sized the room up. That's why recording conversations is definitely detective work.
I think because he got a lot of shit on Whack. So I mean, he probably felt like it's an even feel between them two. I mean, which I will probably agree. I don't think. I mean, for what I didn't heard about her son, I mean, I don't know too much about him. You know what I'm saying? To really have an opinion, but I pretty much heard if I'm gonna put a scale, I would say they're about balanced the same though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, about exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? I think yeah. When you don't let me explain this, right? Having a nigga like that around you, like having an unpredictable dog around you. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be good for a second, you know what I mean? But there's certain things that jeopardize the whole situation. And I feel like they both possess that same type of element, that bitch ass nigga shit. I don't know. Nope.
If you know, I don't share the opinion with this uh politics civilian differentiation as far as who's allowed to tell and who ain't. You know what I mean? Where I'm from, you know what I mean, the term civilian has a whole different meaning. You know, like in the Bay Area, you know, we don't have Crips and Bloods, you know what I'm saying? That missed us, you know. Well, I mean, it didn't miss us, you know what I'm saying? We didn't allow it to seep into our culture, period. You know what I mean? And, you know, we have, you know, we didn't just have the Panthers, but after that, the Panthers, I mean, we had BGF and 415. And if you ain't a part of them, I mean, you consider a civilian, you know what I'm saying? But the people that's not either one of those, you know, they street dudes, you know what I'm saying? They in the streets, they in the game, you know what I mean? So it's like, in the pen, you know, they still use civilian, which mean that you ain't BGF or 415, you know, cool, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when people say civilian, it's a lot. I mean, where I'm from, it's like, nah, ain't nobody working with the law, period. It don't matter, like, and even in most places, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it didn't matter if you was in a game or not. I mean, you know, telling ain't cool. Even the police got a no snitch culture. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got a thing against whistleblowers, etc. You know what I mean? So how is it that, you know what I mean, when people want to go along to get along because they know what comes with telling, when these dudes say, "Oh well, he didn't do nothing to me," them type of niggas, they do that because they don't want to put no work in. They know what's supposed to happen to a rat. So when they get too pussy or they too scared to do time, that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Until that person tell on them, then they want all the perks and trimmings. I've saw this song countless times. You know what I'm saying? And it always happened the same. The same people that you hear compromise, the same ones when they wind up getting bit. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden now they want somebody to do something about something that they should have did something about it didn't do. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I mean when you play with snakes, you gonna get bit eventually, man. You know what I mean? So I mean it's
preach.
I mean it's the game. You cannot. It's timeless though. I mean this ain't nothing new. I mean this is ancient timeless. And I mean this it's not just our culture. This is I'm talking about we can go back centuries. Don't nobody like a snitch. Something bad always happened to somebody that told. You know what I'm saying? Period. In any government, you know what I'm saying, that you can think of. You know what I mean? So, but with us so-called street dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's just this stigma with dudes is they scared to put work in. They want all the trimmings and all of, you know what I'm saying? They want to wear the outfit of a real dude or a gangster or whatever, but they don't want to put the work in before they want to cut corners. That never works. And I land on there. That never works though.
At the end of the day, when you caught my attention, my nigga, when I was fighting for this bitch ass nigga, wasn't nobody saying shit. I gave every motherfucking opportunity for nigga not to pull this type of shit. You heard?
Boy, y'all get this life thing nigga from right here, man. This the wildest life.
See, he revisiting that shit because he let Wack just amp him up and say that ain't gonna happen with Haas, and he gonna say this right here.
This life thing nigga from right here, man.
Bunch of performers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like.
But you can't knock it because, and I don't say that, but that's what people say. People say you have to put entertainment with it. But I have searched plenty of podcasters, YouTubers, people that are black, people that's from hip hop, people that's part of gang culture, people that's part of prison culture, and people that's part of street culture still will present the truth, regardless of the fact. That's what we keep forgetting.
This the wildest life.
All because Tekashi 6ix9ine, who's controlling this whole fucking room, that niggas is talking about everybody else except for Tekashi, right?
That's a fact. Right? That's a fact, Mac.
Tekashi asked him a simple question: "What you gonna do?" He said, "I'm gonna keep it in the street." Then 6ix9ine told the nigga, "You don't know what the fuck you gonna do because you ain't never been in that situation." Ding, ding, ding. You know how to put a bullseye up in the comment? You might as well just go ahead and do it, man. Ding, ding, ding. You ain't never been in that situation, but yet you portraying that role. The nigga you see before.
Everybody gonna say the shoulda, coulda, woulda.
People don't know CB4. CB4 is Gusto. Fake motherfucking niggas. Niggas that acting like gangsters, you know what I mean? And actually not from that.
It wasn't true. And I seen you. I seen the videos. We ain't gonna talk about it, but I seen the videos. I know what you talking about.
And hands down, 6ix9ine questionably might be the realest nigga in that whole fucking room.
Well, you never like it. I see all that. Everybody wanna talk the shoulda, coulda, woulda shit.
Nigga step to me outside.
And that ain't no compliment to no 6ix9ine. It's a diss to the fucking room.
Just show how much of a cesspool it is.
Boy, y'all get this life thing nigga from right here, man. This the wildest life.
Bro, I feel sorry for this nigga.
Yo, real quick, we need everybody to back up all the cameras.
You got about 2-3 million worth of followers between these motherfuckers, and this is all they could come up with: a red fucking cup, a fake gangster, a rat. You know what I'm saying? And then, arguably, the nigga that started the whole Chirac war, academics. And now academics is with Boston Richie, who is another rat that's fucking talking in interrogation to two detectives, another rat. You know what I'm saying? This is a rat culture. This is starting to be that. When they start saying that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we dealing with. Bunch of
Hey,
motherfucking
hey,
act.
hey, you know
Go
what?
ahead.
Before you go, it's like this, right? Because I pointed this out. In order to destroy the Panthers, man, they came up with a program called the Counterintelligence Program, or COINTELPRO, in which they use drugs, they use all kind of trickery. You know what I'm saying? They use subversion, they use government plants, like, you know what I'm saying, like the nigga that betrayed Fred Hampton. They use all kind of shit to destroy the people, right? And ultimately, Crack did it. He finished them off. But in today's world, they got a different thing, which I coined the hip hop COINTELPRO. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And when you look at the remnants of the original COINTELPRO, like how they had, subversion, how they had like government plants within there from our race. I mean, you gotta, you want to know what they look like. Look at people like Wack. Now let's look at Wax. Look how much he's tied to law enforcement around him. Look at what he do. If you in the streets, even if you ain't out there selling dope or anything, but you come from the streets, look at what you ain't doing and look what he's doing for a person declared in the street. Do you have that much ties to the police and law enforcement? Even if you have law enforcement in your family, are you that closely connected to them like he is? No. All of these dudes have some kind of friendly ties to law enforcement, man. You know what I'm saying? He's always somewhere in safety, man. That's what he say. The things that he say and do will cause me or you to come under some kind of investigation. You know what I'm saying? Or get us looked at by law enforcement. They don't even bat an eye. Let's look at when what's the dude who King Von was whooping on when his partner shot him in Chicago, Quando Rondo,
yeah.
when his homie got murdered in LA. You know what I'm saying? Not even a week after that happened, this dude Wack was on Clubhouse talking about he talked to the dudes who killed that dude, and they said Quando Rondo wasn't the target. Now let's think about that.
Wow.
A murder just happened. They don't have a suspect, but you openly saying that you talked to the suspects and they said he wasn't the target on an international platform. You know what I'm saying? But yet, no law enforcement is coming hollering at you. That's accessory right there.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, right? Because I'm gonna charge it to I was just trolling. I ain't I was just talking. I was just running my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I guess the way he talked, a lot of people that be on Clubhouse take it to be law. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows for sure, whatever. But it's easy to say shit on the internet and not provide no receipts though. You know what I mean? Like
Right, right.
it can be charged to niggas is just trolling.
Cameras can't see. We're not gonna get a good angle type shit. You feel me? I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy.
Yo, hold on. Let me get this. Hold on. Let me get this. Everybody want to be the shoulda, coulda, woulda nigga. Everybody want to do that. Let me ask you something. And like I said, my respect.
This little kid is controlling the whole room. You wanna know why? Because one thing they said. They give me commercial money for this shit right here. The fuck? Let me tell you something. We not jacking rats, nigga. I'm gonna show you him right now. I'm gonna show you what this. That kid said something truthful. He said, "What? Y'all niggas is talking about 6ix9ine? Ain't y'all the same old niggas that be letting these rat ass niggas live in the hood? You motherfuckers is pulling niggas from the 80s that ratted. Stop playing, man. Y'all taught these niggas. Y'all taught these 23-year-olds and 24, 5-year-olds how to, you know what I'm saying, and be able to be cool with a motherfucking snitch. When he asked them, said something, right? Y'all like we acting like this is something new. Shit ain't nothing new. Shit ain't nothing new. That rat rule went out way back in the days, nigga. Which one of y'all niggas is cashing in them receipts? Tell me. Oh, I know a nigga's a snitch. You about to waste your life going trying to chase it. Let me explain something now. Look at this. This is the full interview right here. Big shout outs to young boy, IQ motherfuckers. We don't even see your brain deteriorating. You don't see how you look on camera. You can't, I mean, fuck a publicist, you know what I'm saying? Media trained. These niggas been on camera so long. Why you not media trained?
Oh no, he was a baby. Okay, I'm asking you, was Pop Smoke a stand for a nigga? I can't.
That's what you prove.
Hold up. This is what I prove. This is what I prove. He said, if you was in that position, I'm gonna let Hog know. I said, yo, it happened to the best of us. I said, what if you was in that position? He said, if you was like it, I'm never like it.
Let me answer that first question.
I can't even take what you just said as a white person. Right.
Let me tell you something. In the most simple people, you find the greatest answers.
Watch my shit.
You know what I'm saying? He said he would never get caught lacking. He said that Nipsey's hustle, they can't get caught lacking. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very good point. It's not dumb. It's actually smart as fuck.
I wasn't qualified. I'm saying I wouldn't be a shit.
So what you gonna do when you like it? So was Nipsey a stand for a nigga?
I don't know, so I can't say. The best get killed, so I can't take nothing away from him because he got murdered.
How the fuck he don't know when he did the video on
That
this?
shit happened in niggas.
Listen, yes it does. Listen, this is what I want.
Was Pop Smoke real? Hold on. Was Pop Smoke a stand-up for a nigga? Was he a solid nigga?
A baby, I don't know. He was a baby.
Okay, I'm asking you, was Pop Smoke a stand for a nigga?
I can't say that.
Was Pop Smoke? I know. I believe he is.
I believe he is.
Nobody will answer it now.
He was a rapper. I didn't know.
Was King Von a stand-up for a nigga? All right, so why was he out?
I ain't no way on 6ix9ine side, but in his short experience of life, it seems like he got a lot more wisdom than these old ass niggas sitting in front of him.
You know what?
Why was he like that?
The rat.
It doesn't matter. Listen, I don't
So
understand.
what is King Von right now?
He's dead. But what's the point though?
I'm right there. So King Von is a solid nigga. And he got killed, right? The nigga poked out and put 5 in him, right? And he's dead, right? So King Von died lacking.
You hurt my feelings.
No. Hear what I'm saying? King Von died lacking. Nipsey died lacking. Pop Smoke died lacking.
Young Dolph died lacking.
So niggas can't lack?
No, you can't. All right.
So you telling me that the niggas that he ratted on got caught lacking? Let's talk about that, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like they talk about him ratting, but let's talk about the niggas that allow motherfuckers like this to stick around them, knowing that they not built from the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And then get mad when the motherfucker, like, why are you fucking with this nigga in the first place? Not all money is good money. I always thought was understood, don't got to be explained. Like,
Hey, well, I mean, because the thing about it is that niggas always want to be the heroes of their story, man. You know what I mean? They don't want to point out the time when they was the villain, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? I let niggas know all the time that's for me. When I talk about my circumstances, that I had a lot of signs that was there that certain niggas that got on the stand on me wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? And I still fuck with them anyway out of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? You know, now motherfuckers say, oh yeah, I was just a young nigga. I was 20 years old, this, that, and the third, but I knew better though. You know what I'm saying? And it bit me. That's why I could never be in that situation today. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was allowed to live and learn from it. You know what I mean? These niggas ain't never, I mean, clearly, look, Wack always talking about how he been to the pen, man. That nigga ain't been to the pen in years, man. And when he was in the pen, man, that nigga wasn't nothing on the line, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a nobody, practically, who maneuvered his way into the industry, man. You know what I'm saying? Around certain people. So this is why you see this young nigga who probably got a lot more. It don't say much, but he has a lot more street cred than them niggas do. They need a nigga like that because they couldn't get a nigga like me or you to be in that room with them because we ain't fucking with them type of niggas. So they go and get a nigga who they got a cloud over his head, you know what I'm saying? You know, pump his head up and make him feel like he, you know what I mean, like he in his. I mean, anybody can make sense of something. Even the devil makes sense of a lot of things in order to sell you on that, man. So that's common.
Absolutely,
You know.
absolutely good point. And this motherfucker, right? This rat ass nigga wouldn't have you can't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't clap your hands and you know what I'm saying and tell me nothing about nothing, nigga. You gotta hear what I'm saying. But when you give a motherfucker, I feel like you know what I mean. These niggas got the ammunition to do all this. They got every goal to do whatever they want, which I don't even give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never worried about that shit, and I ain't worried about lacking and none of that other shit. Because I ain't got no enemies like that. You feel me?
Let me ask you this, right? Let's say that that room though, that setting that they at right now was in your hood, right? You know what I'm saying? With those, I count 4, 5 people in that room. Would those 5 people be able to set up shop and film that in your neighborhood around your niggas?
Nah.
Nah, exactly right. And the reason I see that's why, and the point I'm getting at is that all you got to do is get them a safe environment in the camera. Now, what did Mika just expose about Wack? She just exposed that nigga talking tough as fuck to niggas on Clubhouse in the same tone he talked to an asshole naked with his ass in the air. You know what I'm saying? In a comfortable environment, except he got caught lacking. Didn't even know this bitch, you know what I'm saying? He tricking with exposing him. You know what I'm saying? Why we talking about lacking?
Exactly. Because that's definitely lacking with your ass in the air the way he was. The pictures
Talking
I saw
tough though.
talk
Talking
crazy.
tough as fuck though. Yeah.
Hold on a
So it make a
second.
nigga think.
Right, my bad.
No. I was just gonna say, make a nigga think that all the times that we is going at it, or I done went at it with this nigga a couple of times, nigga. Was that what he was on at that time? Weird. But go ahead, I'm done. I land.
Why you listen? Why you think I say? What I'm talking about though? Why you think? What am I talking about though? Listen.
Sit your ass down. You ain't on stage. Sit your ass down. You ain't on motherfucking stage.
Every day, nigga. But for what?
So look, you gotta wait for the question.
What course though?
So you saying if you was looking at
what I'm talking about, nigga? For what though?
Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. How many niggas bitches get fucked every day?
Yo, let me tell you something. You wanna know what's so crazy? Niggas' minds get clouded up by what they think is a fucking street code or what. Nigga, find a person code. Find a code that works for you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, no matter how much you don't like somebody, the truth is the truth. I don't like Hassan Campbell, but mad shit that the niggas say is true. You feel me? I never took the time to listen to fucking 6ix9ine. I ain't got no time for none of that shit. But the fact is, I'm looking at the video and I'm telling you what makes sense to me. I can't set this shit up. I'm seeing this shit as y'all seeing it, man. Your opinion is your fucking opinion, man. My opinion is the truth. That's the only thing that matters. TSTV, nigga. True
It gotta
Story
be
TV.
facts over
Subscribe
feelings
to my
at the end
channel.
of the day. Facts over feelings at the end of the day, man. You gonna find truth in everything, man. A little bit
Well,
of truth and false
that
amongst a
goes
lot of
into
this shit. I mean,
the whole snitch thing. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be facts over truth. Because like you said, man, even the devil come slinging some truth. You know what I mean? Like so yeah.
right.
In that
You gonna
world,
surround the truth by a bunch of
paperwork is king.
absolutely.
Everything else is just talk.
What though? I mean, paperwork is probably the sword though. You know what I'm saying? But I work as king. It's the sword for sure. You know what I'm saying? What's king is the motherfucker that's gonna do something about it. Because anybody can get some paperwork. We was talking about that earlier. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different moving parts to the exposition of paperwork or snitch or exposing the snitch, so to speak. If you look at everybody talk mafia, look at all the steps that the mafia took or the mob took when they dealt with a snitch? Did you at any time see them hopping on some platform talking about somebody telling? It was normally whispered. It was normally whispered. Oh, such and such did. It was normally talked about in some dark room amongst a select few. That was actually a part of the decision-making apparatus that was about to deal with the issue. It was not spoken on no platform where everybody and their mama know and letting the snitch know, hey, yeah, we got this on you. So that way he can figure out where he want to run and get away from it. He was the last one that that everybody else knew what he did. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit, as they say. People don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And if they do understand it, they don't want to do nothing about it. Now they figure, okay, you know what I'm saying? In this reality TV world, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about anything and everything because it's inconsequential and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody now. Motherfuckers may be slower to touch a snitch that's exposed now because he in the spotlight. The feds is on him. Everybody watching him now. So if you touch him, you gonna get in that spotlight too. It's not easy. It's getting to him now, as it would have been if a motherfucker would have just rocked through the street. But this how you know how street motherfuckers is not. Everybody that's talking about somebody telling know what they got on somebody, they are not from the street. Just because you live in the neighborhood don't mean that you street. It don't even, I mean, and just because you street don't even mean that you real.
Yeah.
You see the different levels to this shit? I mean, we confusing street niggas for real niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can tell who a fake ass nigga, man, and what kind of motherfucker what kind of street nigga it is by what they do.
Yeah.
So
I'm about to we moving to the 45-minute mark, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to take it down and shit. I gotta leave out the crib. I gotta bust a few moves, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get back to this topic tomorrow. I'm gonna bring the crowd tomorrow, share the video, and tell a few people to pull up. Because I'm going to a different part of this conversation, you know what I'm saying? Which is really
I'm there.
we want to separate black people from all this hip hop and snitching and all this other street shit, you know what I'm saying? And get back to that, you know what I mean? Because black is a conversation, you know what I mean? So while we talking about like a lot of things that's, you know, hip hop related ended up being a black situation. So all black people gotta wear all the failures, but we don't get the rewards from starting the motherfucker. You know what I mean? We get the pain of the rappers dying and shit like that. We get the pain of the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And then we also get a lot of people that steal. You know what I mean? So but it's uncool to talk about when you list
I know exactly. I'm there. I know exactly where you going with it. So I'm there.
Yeah, we want, you know, they want to say everything that's bad about us. They, you know, we gotta wear everything that's negative, but all the positive things is stolen, taken, disrespected, broken. You know what I mean? And then we get robbed.
But they benefiting off the things we do good, and they benefiting off our flaws. Let's take the record companies for just a quick example. You know what I'm saying? They benefiting off the artists. They're investing in the prisons, and they putting life insurance policies on their artists, so when they die, they still benefit. You know what I'm saying? So
family, but the companies.
right, the companies. You know what I'm saying? Then when we talking about dudes like 1090 Jake, who's not from our culture. You know what I'm saying? He's from the other side, reporting on our culture. And when you look at him, now you didn't see him on academics exposing people before, right? You see the tone in his voice and his whole body language, right? But when you saw him giving that interview, talking about what he saw, you saw the real white boy come out of him. He sounded like a real white boy on the stand.
He made himself look like that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Or do you think that just came out of him?
I think that's honestly. See, I see people like him as government blanks. So I see like this whole side that when he talking to us, I see that as an act. I don't see that as him in real life. Now, how he was when he was reporting, I see that more as his true self right there, because he sounded like a real white boy at that time.
You know, if a big crowd heard what you just said, this shit would set the internet on fire.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, the facts are what they are.
No, listen. I'm saying because that right there, I ain't even think about it like that. Shit, because it's obviously a difference. Matter of fact, let's go look at it.
Yep.
Oh man, it is a different 1090J. That you getting on it, but I feel like almost like he made himself sound like that to the news.
I mean, so I'm saying if that's true, then right, then how credible is he? Period for exposing somebody. You know what I'm saying? If he can switch roles, which 1090J do we believe? Because dudes is really looking at him as a referendum on street credibility when he not even from the streets. How does he get in that judge seat? Who nominated him?
Whether it's prescription pills, Molly, some spots there was cocaine and meth, but nothing more common in K2. Jacob Cherry.
Yeah. All the white boy came out of him. But you're right. Yeah.
Did you see him like he was standing outside in front of some gator show when he was talking to that reporter? He sounded like he was really on that, he was sounding like a real white boy. I didn't see that on the way he talked when he talking to us. It was a whole different person. It's like that was his cover, like his cover is when he's talking to us, but that was him off duty, in my opinion.
Y'all. Alright, bro. Let me get off this.
Think about it, I'm telling you.
You know what it is? There's a lot of politics out here, brother. And we could be all the way on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I'm just staying neutral. But that shit was funny because you get him on interviewing one of us, and he's like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? More or less, blah 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 blah. And then this guy right here, that's what I'm saying. Like that might just been I don't know. Myro said he deep cover. Oh, no, man. I doubt it. But I do know he has an uncanny way of getting paperwork, knowing things before anybody knows it.
Man, the hip hop COINTELPRO is real, man. It's real. Trust me. It's real.
Like, how do you source these stories? Like, how do you know all this? Yo, you know what? Those rappers getting killed that I never knew nothing about.
Man, I'm telling you, who has the time? Who has the time for all of that?
He never showed it.
Who has to? You gotta be. That much interest, man. That much interest in the motherfucker, man. I'm talking about. And like you said, you gotta really dig into people's shit, man. You have to really. I don't know, man. I
think that he know how to switch it on and off, because that's just how he is. I feel like he did do the time, he did all that, and I don't think that he. I just feel like he's in the spotlight, so it's easy to like to talk about.
He wouldn't even be allowed to accept a suit from a nigga in jail if he running with the white boys. Now, who is he running with when he in jail? Is he running with the whites or is he running with the niggas?
Oh, if he's blood, East Coast blood, he running with a bunch of niggas.
Oh, he a blood?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that part. But it still make my point. He more or less the shit that he did. I'm talking about out here in the joints. Y'all didn't do that, especially on the 4 yards. Dude had problems, man, with some of the shit he out there doing. These bloods out here be on this helmet, man. You know what I mean? I holla at you tomorrow, though, bro.
Yes,
Hold it. Yep.
We on. Hey, listen, Mike, do me a favor, right? Get in the comments real quick, so I can put your wrench back on. If anybody got their wrenches not there, it's I had took all the wrenches, bro. So you gotta remind me if you had a wrench not. Ain't nothing personal. Some people probably already left the show. They're like, fuck that nigga, I don't got a wrench. I like that. Get out of here. But if I did take your wrench and you had a wrench, put a 1 in the chat and I'll put it back on. I gotta step out the crib for a second though. Before it get too late, you dig? Go fuck with this broad, my boy, Shaft. Let me drop one. I'm out here.